Yo, you ain't right.
High hopes for us, baby, like I was on dope for us, baby, chasing after a high that I never get back again. So we turned into 3 long years, and it became painfully clear that we stuttering. There's so much that I wanna say, but something's getting in my way, and I got to figure out how to...
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another Music Monday here at PeauxeticExpressions.com. This is the second one for 2015, and if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button before you finish watching this video. And today we are talking about Jazmine Sullivan. Very excited about her return to music. For those who don't know, her last CD, Love Me Back, was said to be her very last one indeed, actually. It was only her second CD. Her first one was called Fearless. And she said that she had just gotten tired of the music business and she was basically retiring and getting out of it. I really don't know if that was a ploy to maybe boost album sales. I think that to date is her best CD, and that's even including the new CD that is hitting stores tomorrow. And I'll tell you how I got a chance to hear it before the release date and why I think Love Me Back is her best release to date. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. There was a link that was sent out last week on several music sites giving a free album stream for Jazmine Sullivan's new album, Reality Show. Basically, the concept of the CD is pretty cool. She's talking about how society and how social media, just media in general, has basically kind of poisoned our minds, so to speak, as far as the things that we wear, what we listen to, how we act in relationships. I mean, just everything. And she's playing this out in CD form or music form, and the drama and all that goes along with it, with Reality Show. I was talking to one of my coworkers about the CD, and she brought up a good point. She was saying that the CD reminded her of this song. It's a lady named Shay Jones, long time ago, probably 10 plus years ago, released a song called Talk Show. You know what the rest is. But anyway, that's what this whole Reality Show album is about. If you remember that song, if you don't, go look it up and you can hear what I'm talking about. But it's kind of like when you have somebody's cooking maybe a secret recipe that you just really been waiting to dig into, and right when you're about to put the fork in your mouth, they say, oh, I left out one of my secret ingredients. That's kind of what Jazmine Sullivan is saying about this CD. She's saying herself that she thinks she'll look back on it and say, what the hell was I singing about? And I don't know, to me it just really didn't put a good taste in my mouth about hearing the album. I did read that before I got a chance to listen to it. So I will say, out of all the tracks on there, the one that stands out to me the most just so happens to be her first single, which is called Dumb, featuring Meek Mill. The production on that single is just crazy, and I think it's so good that it really almost doesn't even need her to be on the song. I could just listen to the instrumental, and it's just really jamming. But of course, she has a beautiful voice. She's a great writer, so the song and her voice and lyrics just mesh together well. And actually, Meek Mill's verse on the song makes it even better too. And the only gripe I really have about this CD is that a lot of the songs, I can't really say they grabbed me. They were good. Of course, Dumb, I think is the best song on there. That one grabs me. But a lot of them, or really none of the songs, really, I could say, gave me that same feeling that I felt the first time I heard Bust the Windows Out Your Car, or Lions and Tigers and Bears, or Stuttering from her second album, or, Excuse Me, another song that was on her second album, wasn't a single. But some of the songs just really didn't grab my attention. However, I will say, whoever's picking the singles for this CD, they're doing a heck of a job of that, because Dumb is the best song on the CD in my opinion. followed by the second single, which is called Forever Don't Change, or I don't know. Drew a blank, and I say that's one of my favorite songs, but Forever something, you get the point. The song is really good. It's her second single, Forever Don't Last. It just came back to me. But that song is really, really good. It's kind of like a classic Jazmine Sullivan sound. I will say, as far as her vocals go, she's more raspy this time around than usual, which she already kind of has a raspy voice, but it's even more so than usual. There's a little bit too much vulgarity here as a whole on this CD, and that's just in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at somebody like a Keisha Cole or a K. Michelle, not to bash them, but lyrical content, they can't hold a candle to Jazmine Sullivan. I don't think anyone could argue that. Or I don't think anyone would be, in her words, dumb enough to argue that. But Jazmine Sullivan is a great writer who I don't think she really needs to use some of the B's and F's and some of the things that she's saying on this CD, and she is saying all of that. I don't know if she did it to fit the reality show concept, to give it more drama, more of an excitement factor, but I just think it wasn't really needed, just in my opinion. But that's my thoughts on her CD, reality show. I will still be buying it, even though I've heard it for free, the entire stream of the album. I'm a big fan of hers, so I'll still go out and support it. But out of all three albums, I would say this one's actually probably my least favorite. And maybe it'll just take a while for some of the songs to grow on me. I remember when I first heard The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I liked the album at first, but it just got better and better with time. And I listen to it now, and it's just a timeless CD, in my opinion. So maybe this one will be the same for me. Who knows? But interested to see what you all think about reality show if you've gotten a chance to hear it. Also, I'll be flashing the link across the screen for one of the sites where you can check out the album before it hits stores tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be released everywhere. But you can check that out for free, stream it. You can't download it, but you can at least hear the songs in their entirety as they will be presented on the new album. Also, in other music news, I'll give you a hint for one of my posts coming up later today. And I'm talking about a male R&B group who was popular, I would say, probably early 90s, maybe even late 80s. So I'm almost 30 years old, so I was about 5 or 6 when they had their big hits out. But this group has returned. It's been a lot of big groups returning here lately. Jodeci, I did a blog on them last week. They have a new single that's out now. So this is another R&B group. I wouldn't say they were necessarily just huge stars, but at the same time, they did have some pretty big hits in their heyday. So find out who that is, what new song they have out, and also what new album they may have coming out in the works. So thanks everyone for tuning in to Music Monday. I'll see you all in 2 weeks, and have a great day.